This is part 2 of this physics table model, and we're going to look at pictures, evidence of how we're constructing the legs. All right. So let's open up a couple of images that provide such as evidence. I'll rotate that. Okay. So we know this to be 90 centimeters high no, not 90 centimeters. We have a measurement somewhere. Looks like 60 centimeters, whatever that is. Fine. Presumably, orthographically, those corners meet at the outside corners of our table leg brace. Let's see if we have a photograph of that. Yes. How fortunate can we get? Let's save that picture. Leg ortho view. Now I'm gonna nothing is easy, is it? Okay, I'm going to open the ortho view. So that piece sits right on top of our leg brace. It's a 45-degree angle. And it appears that these 2x4 pieces are aligned outside with the outside face. Can I draw something here? Yeah. So, okay, that's a poor straight line, but that line, if I were to extend it, that's the bottom edge of our table. Okay, so let's go to SketchUp and go to top view. We want a bottom view. We don't have a bottom view. So I'm going to draw adjacent to this brace. See if you follow what I'm doing. Right? I'm going to draw the profile of what a 2x4 is. A 2x4 is basically .5 inches by 3.5 inches. So that's my 2x4. Okay? And my leg, right? It isn't really aligned there. Let me take that thing and move it to presumably where the top would be there, right? Now I'm going to extrude that to 3 feet don't think 3 feet is right. Whatever 60 centimeters is. So I would have to go to the web. Wonderful to have the internet. 60 centimeters in inches. There's 24 inches. Let's call it 24 inches. So this thing, let's make it a leg. Let's make it a component. Make it a component and call it a leg length. Alright, now I can do I can assign attributes to that component. So I can add the length along the z-axis. And instead of 36, it wants to be 24. Is that what it said? I didn't want it that way, so that's fine. It's 24, but let's move it that corner so that, right? There's one part of my leg. I can copy that, rotate it, similar as I did before. From here, click. Oh, it's not symmetrical about that, although it would occur. Alright, so let's just make this easier. Let's copy, paste it in place, so it's going to be in the same place where it is. And now we're going to take it and move it. I'm going to move it from here to there. And now I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. So that's where it wants to be. Everybody understand that? Right? The rest of this is easy. That leg is a component because that doesn't change. Now we need the brace part, which, let's go back to our picture. Brace part basically connects those two things. So now what I'm drawing is this thing. Right? And I'm going to extrude that 1.5 inches. I know the width from here to there is what? It's 3.5 inches, right? Well, I can't annotate here, so let's make that. So, let's draw a shape. No, let me draw there. I'm going to draw from there to there. So there. Is that right? Let's go back to this. Appears to come out. Okay, the line is actually here to there, and then there, and then maybe 1 inch. Let's call it 1 inch. 1 inch. It's not coming out right. Something symmetrical. Maybe I didn't draw that correctly. Let me pause this. I've made a mistake. The 6 3/8 by 7 3/8. Now I've made this square. So I've drawn a line from here to there and a line from here to there. And now we know the thickness of this is 3.5 inches, so I'm going to take these two lines and offset them. Oops. 3 1/2, 3.5 inches. So that's going to give me the thickness of my 2 by 4. Alright? So I have to extend those lines from that end point to where it meets the there, here to the end point. Now we have that shape. Right? And now we're going to take that and extrude it 1.5 inches. We don't need the extra lines we created here, so I'm going to just delete this. Triple click that, edit. I could make it a component, maybe I want to add it to the other, but leg cross brace. Now we have all our parts. Technically, if I add leg cross brace and these two guys and make that a group, I can now take that and rotate a copy from that point, right? Click 90, rotate the copy 90 degrees, and one last one 90 degrees. And I think we're done with our table. Let's turn off that. Let's just delete these dimensions that we're not adding any information. That's our table. I'll save that and post it for you guys. Well, maybe one of these legs is not quite flush. Let's modify this group. Difference between a group and a component is at the instance of the group. So I'm going to align, not copy it. I'm going to align that to the top of that. Close that group. Unfortunately, because I didn't make that a component, I have to do that to each instance. Let's take that. and move it up to line with that, close that group. Move that up. To align with the top of that leg. And finally, easy to make mistakes like that. Close that group. I think that's done. We haven't added material to that, but add a shadow if you want. I believe that's done. Okay, 16 minutes.